Positive EV betting for May 1st, 2023. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Billy C. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having yourself an awesome weekend and a great Sunday evening. Just finished watching the Bruins-Panthers game. Wow, just an insane comeback from Florida being down 3-1 in the series. That's why there's sports. It's unpredictable. So I want to go through today some plays on the Positive EV tool, okay? And then obviously, if you're on Twitter, you're going to be seeing a lot of people post their end of the month recaps, like mine here with April. And you're going to hear a lot of people talking about how much money they made or using OddsJam's tools. So if this is your first time stopping by the channel, thanks for stopping by. If you're interested in positive EV betting, you're in the right spot. And if you want to find out how everyone's making money betting on sports, well, we're going to give you a little quick preview, a little look into the tools here at OddsJam and how you can make money for yourself. So let's hop into it. So had a nice April, $4,500. I placed 95% of my bets are straight wagers. So as you can see, like yesterday, I only placed a couple prize pick. I'm sorry, I mean, not yesterday is a bad example. Was it Friday? I had 3 prize pick plays. I had a free one and then a couple $20 and $25 plays. I don't place that many prize pick plays. I place a lot of straight wager plays right here, right? So over in a tennis match, the under in a baseball game, those are straight wagers. That's what I bet a lot of, okay? So I have my OddsJam bets, my OddsJam tool here. I'll share my profile here so you guys can see my bets. I'll also link my plays from Pickett, a verified third-party tracker that I'm not affiliated with. You can see my plays there. But I don't do a lot of prize pick and underdog plays. I'll dabble and do a little here and there, but that's not where the core of my activity is, and that's not how I make my money. I make my money on straight wagers. I also keep a spreadsheet here for myself. This is just for all my straight wagers. So as you can see here, each individual day, how many bets that I make and how much money I bet per month. So this month in April, I bet 123,000. How much I made. Right. So my ROI was 3.84%. And the average bet size for me was almost $166. And then this little tracker here on column J, this goes through how much money I bet this day. So today I bet $3,100. Okay. And I had a losing day, but I still brought back 95% of this $3,100. I brought back $2,955. So that's what this does. So I use this purely just for confidence, knowing that I've never had a day below 60% for going on 4 months this year. Haven't had one day in column J below 60%. So it just gives me confidence knowing that if I'm betting a lot of money, that it's possible I could lose everything, but it hasn't happened yet. So anyways, that's what we're going to go with right now. And that's kind of what I do mostly. So we're just going to look at the Positive EV tool. I'm going to also link in the description a video that I made 2 weeks ago going through my betting strategy, okay? Because all these plays here on the tool, they all have an edge, but I don't place all these bets, okay? Case in point right here, this Reds Padres total runs, this alternate line, okay? We're looking at a 4% edge, which is really good. And you look at all the other books out there, you know, Pinnacle, the sharpest sports book in the world, has this at plus 167. That's what the price they think should be. And all the other books agree. Average odds are around plus 159, but Hard Rock is sleeping at the wheel here. They're giving it a plus 180. So this would be a play that has a lot of edge, but I don't place this bet. Why? Because all I pay attention to on the screen is the no vig fair odds. I don't care about market width. I don't care about the recommended bet size. I don't care about the EV percentage. All I care about is the no vig fair odds. So when you click on this calculator here on the left-hand side, plus 168.94 gives us a fair win percentage of 37.18%. If you want to actually figure it out, we can go over to an odds converter calculator. So if you go to calculators, odds converter, and you type in this 168.94, it gives you 37.18% chance. And you can go through the math down here below if you really want to figure it out. They explain to you how this is. So if you're like, well, Billy, can we trust this number? This is how. So I don't make plays that have this type of win probability, win percentage. It's just not for me. Not saying that you shouldn't. It's just not what I like to do. So I like to keep everything at max at plus 130. So basically what I go off of is a unit size. So down here below, I have on the ticker, I'll just have this running across. This is purely an example. If my one unit was $100, anything that's minus 110 to minus 200, I would put a full unit on. So I'd put $100. If it goes between minus 109 to plus 100 odds, then I put $90 or 90% of that unit, right? So last month, or technically this month in April, my unit size was $250. And since I had a profitable month, and I recommend anyone that does this, that uses the tool, if you have a profitable month, you bump that unit size up. So I went to 275. I thought about going to 300, but I'm just going to go to 275. So now a full unit for me is 275. So right here, this Cubs Nationals game that we show at this plus 100, right? I don't care what odds we're getting at Superbook, but the no vig fair odds is minus 106, right? So actually, technically, that's a lie. I should put 90% of a unit if I'm following my strategy. So we're going to put 90% of 275. 247.50 is what we're going to put down on this. So basically $250 is roughly 90% of 275. Now, the problem is when you get to high unit sizes like me, not every sports book's going to let me bet $275 or $250. So I would just bet whatever they let me bet. So it kind of skews things, but it's just kind of what happens. So whether you have a $10 unit size or a $20 unit size or a $5,000 unit size, I really recommend this strategy because it's what's helped me have 6 straight profitable months. And as you can see, each month, I'm not just placing, 100 bets. I had 740 bets in April. I had over 1,000 bets in March. And in February, I had almost 800 bets. In these last 3 months, I've put down $100,000 or more betting. And I'm limited on a lot of books, but I'm still able to get down a lot of volume. Okay. So we're going to go back to this and we're going to hit this play right here, right? It's highlighted in green. I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking into the Cubs and the Nationals pitching staff or their roster or looking at trends and stats and statistics. I don't care about that. I don't. It's a volume game that we're using here with positive EV betting, getting as many plays in as we can. So I see that I'm getting an edge here, and I'm going to go ahead and lock this in. So let me log into Superbook here. I'm based out in Scottsdale, Arizona, so this is a Arizona-focused sports book. Not everyone's going to have this book, right? So over 8.5 plus 100, I'll double check it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put $250 on this. I got to wait for them to verify my location, which is very annoying. All right, we're verified. Boom. So we locked that in, $250. Awesome thing. Even if you don't sign up for any of OddsJam's tools, their bet tracker is 100% free. So we go here, we click the little plus button, Superbook. I put 250 in, over 8.5. There's one play we lock in. Okay. What I'll also do on my straight wagers for May tomorrow, I already have one play for tomorrow. We now have 2 plays. So 2 plays. And then I just click plus 250. If you guys are interested in like kind of this tab that I have on my Excel spreadsheet, I can share this with you so that you can just copy and paste this and use it as your own. Feel free to let me know. The easiest way to reach out to me is if you comment on the video or just slide in my DMs on Twitter. Okay. Be more than happy to help you guys out, share this with you. I don't work for OddsJam. I'm just a very passionate user. And, I'm just an average Joe that likes to gamble and bet on sports. And I thought that maybe some of my experiences can help you guys out. So let's go back to the Plus EV tool. We lock this in. And right here, in this Cubs Nationals game, we see on Hard Rock and FanDuel usually have their lines, baseball lines out early. So these games are for tomorrow, but Hard Rock and FanDuel out in Arizona usually get their lines out early so we can get a lot of value. So I wouldn't place the wager here on over 9.5 on this Cubs Nationals game. Why? Because the no vig fair odds is plus 140. And I don't bet plus 140. I don't. And I don't care if I'm a huge Cubs fan and I think the Cubs are just going to smoke the Nationals or both pitching staffs are trash. I take my guts out of it. I'm purely into the numbers, right? So just because we're on Superbook right here, this Reds Padres under 9 minus 103. Again, we're going to throw 250 on this. So we're going to hit return to betting. Go down the Padres game, right? Under 9. I like to double check it real quick. Boom. Why do I like this? Because minus 103 gives us, the Novik fair odds is minus 103. That gives us almost a 51% chance of hitting. So that's why I like to stay in that range, because it ups my chance of winning, right? If we start betting those plus 170s, plus 190s, I've had those bets hit for me in the past, but we're sitting at like a 32 to 35% win percentage chance. I don't like those plays. I just don't. That's just me. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. It's just what I like to bet. It's my risk tolerance and what I can deal with on a day-to-day basis. So there we go. Padres Reds under 9 plus 100. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in 250. And when it comes to the tools, guys, like I said, I don't care about the EV percentage on the left-hand side here, right? So I'll make plays all the way down here at the bottom. This is what I'm going to make right here. I can't because it's over 8.5, and we just bet the under. But anything that's even in this 0.97% range, I'll make a play with it. It doesn't bother me. So one other thing I'll show you that I keep track of as well, because I'm constantly keeping track of stuff, is I have this EV breakdown tab right here. And this is since I rejoined OddsJam and their tools since Halloween of 2022. And as you can see, if I zoom in just a little bit, this here, you can see that I've made $16,000 on straight wagers. So this doesn't include prize picks or underdog. And you can see that the massive bulk of my percentage wins is off this 1 to 1.49%. I've placed 922 bets. I've made $9,100 of the 16,000. So I love plays that are in that 1 to 1.5% range. Recently, the under 1% plays, I still play them, but it just hasn't worked out for me. But I won't shy away from those plays. And, when we're looking at some other percentages here, the 4, the 5, the 5 and 6, I've only placed 68 and 28 bets. So I like to feel once I hit 500 bets, that really gives me a good barometer of what's going on. And in my opinion, all of these percentages should be in the green or in the black, technically, if we have 500 bets in each category. So right now, I really only have it in 2, and that's the 1% range. But we're creeping up there in the 2% range, and you can see it's worked out for me as well. So my profits between 1 to 2.99% is the 16,196. It's a massive majority. So don't be afraid to make those plays that are the low ones. Okay, these 1.03s, 1.33s, these make me a ton of money. All right, so that's basically what we're doing with the EV tool. So I kind of stopped there. I'm going to have some more plays. Also, every night, typically, as long as I stay consistent, I give out 15 plays for free from the tool that I make. I post on my Twitter page. So if you guys don't want to sign up for the tool, but you want 15 free plays, check it out. Probably I get it out since I'm out in Arizona on Pacific time zone. I put it out late that night. So you'll see it tomorrow morning when you wake up the next day. Feel free to hop on those plays. If you have any questions, reach out to me. If you're thinking of signing up with OddsJam or any of their tools, please use my promo code. It helps me out tremendously. It's Billy20. It'll save you 20% off any of the plans that they have, okay? If you want the Plus EV tool, all the U.S. books, access to all the U.S. sports books, it's $149 a month. If you want the plan that I have, which is the top-end platinum plan that gives you all the offshore sports books as well, it's $199 a month. But, you're saving 20% a month with my code. So don't pay full price. Just don't do it. So until the next time, guys, stop by, leave a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you like this type of content, I'm going to be pumping these out more regularly and continuously to kind of help you guys out. Feel free to reach out with any questions, but thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video.